What's up everybody, this is T for TeePolgar, but you already know that. And today's question and a quick discussion on that one is how can you estimate your daily expenses? Of course, if you go for 2 weeks long traveling, that it's not a big deal because you save up, let's say, $1,000 or $1,500, euros, whatever the currency is, like a major one. And then you go there and you can have a decent traveling on that one. But if you travel for long, then it's really crucial to be able to estimate the prices, right? And the average expenditure, wherever you go, I would say that I spend average $10. But that applies to Japan, which is probably the fucking most expensive country in the world. And also to Laos, which is most likely the cheapest country in the world. At least they were to me, based on the way I lived and experienced those places. And still it comes down to $10. It's a rough rounded up, but sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Depends on what are my expectations from that day. If I want to go to a theme park, want to enjoy, want to just go out for a booze and get wasted, or just want to live on low level and just work on a computer and drink maybe a cup of coffee and read books all day long. But it eventually comes down to $10. And if I'm lucky enough, my couch surfing helps me more with food, with expenses, as well as while I'm hitchhiking. Most people tend to feed me, and that's a lovely gesture from them. And guys, I do remember for you, every single one of them, and my heart is for you. I really appreciate all the help. Nevertheless, I think $10 is a decent money if you're backpacking. If you're traveling as a tourist, going to a hotel, having this like fancy suitcase, Dolce & Gabbana or Louis Vuitton or fuck no Samsonite, then probably you're not going to live on $10. You're going to live on $100 a day, but it's up to you. Again, if you're overestimated your daily expenses, good on you. Keep on traveling. Keep up the good saving and the good expenses, and just hit the road and stay on the road. If you have underestimated, like I said in another episode, just find a volunteering job to cash up a bit, just find a teaching job, trade your skills, sell yourself, sell your trade, offer your services, whatever you are able to teach and give away, just do it, monetize. Every once in a while you either get food coverage, accommodation on board, or even some pocket money, which will help you to push it through to get the visa to another country and just get away from the country, right? So guys, don't forget, to me it's $10, but every single person of us are different. There are people who travel for like less than $5 a day. To me, it's not useful because I know what's the price, and the price is that you're going to miss places. So I stick to a bit higher daily expenses, but then in exchange I get to experience more. Because you know my philosophy, nothing ever becomes real until it's experienced. So it's either that or going low budget, but then you're missing out on a lot. I used to do that and I regret it. What can I do? And use couch surfing to cut costs, use hitchhiking to cut costs, and be conscious about, allow yourself the privilege that if it's not $10, yet you estimated $10, you're not going to start bitching about it. You're not going to cut on food for the next 1 week because you just have to catch up with and stick to the balance. Allow yourself some flexibility. Overestimating is better than underestimating. In this particular case, worst case scenario, you are bringing home some cash or you're able to stick to the road. Guys, you with a little bit of me are shaping society. Bye.